Welcome back to Bike Two Wheel World, where we bring you the latest motorcycles, the newest launches, and the machines that have the potential to change the game. Today, we are looking at a motorcycle that has generated a huge amount of interest among modern classic fans, the rumored 2026 Triumph Bonneville 350. Before we get into the review, there is an important point to make. As of August 2026, Triumph's official 2026 Bonneville range does not list the production Bonneville 350. Triumph's official lineup includes models such as the Bonneville T100, T120, T120 Black, Bobber and Speedmaster, while recent reports have focused on a smaller Bonneville-style motorcycle expected around the 400cc class. So, in this video, we are treating the Bonneville 350 as an anticipated or market-specific model rather than presenting unconfirmed specifications as official Triumph figures. That distinction matters, because the final production motorcycle could be different from the concept, test mule, or rumors currently circulating. With that said, imagine what happens when Triumph takes the unmistakable Bonneville formula and brings it into a smaller, lighter and more accessible package. Instead of the large-capacity Bonneville motorcycles that have traditionally represented the premium side of the modern classic market, a smaller Bonneville could target riders who want British styling, everyday usability and a manageable engine without moving into a much larger motorcycle. That is exactly why the idea of a Bonneville 350 is so interesting. The Bonneville name carries enormous history. It is one of the most recognizable names in motorcycling, associated with classic British motorcycles and the legendary Bonneville silhouette. Triumph itself describes the Bonneville as an enduring style icon, while the current T100 continues that heritage with modern engineering and a 900cc twin-cylinder engine. A smaller Bonneville would therefore have a difficult job. It would need to look authentic without simply becoming a miniature copy of a larger motorcycle. From the outside, the expected design direction is where this motorcycle could become especially attractive. The Bonneville identity is built around simplicity. A rounded headlamp, sculpted fuel tank, relatively slim bodywork, exposed mechanical components, a classic seat and spoke-inspired or retro-style wheels would immediately communicate the bike's character. Rather than covering everything with aggressive aerodynamic panels, the design would likely allow the engine and frame to remain visible. At the front, the expected Bonneville-inspired appearance should focus on a round headlight and a clean handlebar arrangement. Modern LED lighting would make sense for a motorcycle designed for today's market, but the housing could still retain a traditional circular appearance. This combination of old-school shape and modern lighting is one of the strongest formulas in the modern classic segment. The front mudguard would also play an important role. A relatively compact, traditionally shaped fender could complement the round headlight and fuel tank while keeping the motorcycle visually balanced. Instead of looking like a lightweight commuter, the goal would be to make the smaller Bonneville appear like a genuine member of Triumph's classic family. Moving toward the side, the fuel tank could become the visual centerpiece. A classic teardrop or sculpted tank would immediately connect the motorcycle with Bonneville design language. Triumph's larger Bonneville models are famous for their clean tank shapes, and a smaller machine could use that same visual philosophy. The engine area would probably be deliberately exposed. This is important because a modern classic motorcycle is not just about the tank and seat. The mechanical components are part of the design. A compact single-cylinder engine, if that is the final configuration, could provide a neat and uncomplicated appearance. If Triumph instead chooses another configuration, the proportions would naturally change. One of the biggest questions surrounding this motorcycle is the engine. At the moment, there are no officially confirmed production specifications for a Bonneville 350 from Triumph. Reports and speculation have pointed toward a smaller Bonneville-style motorcycle around the 350 to 400cc range, while recent spy reports have specifically described a Bonneville 400. That means anyone giving exact horsepower, torque, top speed or fuel consumption figures for a 2026 Bonneville 350 should be careful. because those numbers have not been officially confirmed by Triumph, but we can still discuss what the motorcycle would need to deliver to succeed. A modern 350 to 400 cc Triumph engine would ideally provide strong low and mid-range response rather than chasing an extreme top speed figure. That would fit the Bonneville personality perfectly. The attraction of a Bonneville is not necessarily about going as fast as possible. It is about enjoying the engine character, the riding position, the sound, the visual experience and the feeling of controlling a beautifully designed motorcycle. For everyday riding, that kind of power delivery could be a major advantage. In city traffic, a flexible engine makes it easier to move away from intersections, pass slower traffic and maintain a relaxed pace without constantly changing gears. On open roads, the motorcycle should have enough performance to make longer rides enjoyable while remaining approachable. This has been Bike 2 Wheel World. If you enjoyed this detailed look at the anticipated 2026 Triumph Bonneville 350, make sure to stay with us for more motorcycle reviews, new bike updates, comparisons and detailed explanations from the world of two wheels. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and tell us which motorcycle you want us to review next. Until the next ride, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep your passion for motorcycles alive. This is Bike 2 Wheel World, signing off. If Triumph gets the engine character right, keeps the weight under control, delivers strong braking and suspension, and prices the motorcycle competitively, this could be a very compelling option for riders who want something more distinctive than an ordinary commuter. The biggest unique selling point would be simple, Bonneville character in a smaller, more approachable package. And that could be exactly what many riders are waiting for. So, would you choose a smaller Triumph Bonneville over a Royal Enfield 350, a Triumph Speed 400? Or another modern classic motorcycle? Would you prefer the motorcycle to remain around 350cc for a lower price, or would you rather see Triumph use a 400cc engine for stronger performance? Let us know what you think in the comments. If Triumph officially confirms the production Bonneville in this smaller class, the final specifications, price and equipment will be the details that determine whether it becomes a genuine segment leader. For now, the idea of a smaller Bonneville remains one of the most exciting possibilities in Triumph's modern classic family.